All right, going to be taking a look at stock ticker symbol ORRV. We've went through this one multiple times, but I'm going to stick to the last time that we've looked at this one. It's going to be right here on that green candle. I said, watch, in my opinion, getting ready to move resistance at the 28, 30, 35, support at 0021 and 18. And you guys went down and closed at 0014 right here. So you guys broke those levels the following, or the next day, the 16th, and then today you guys opened at 0015, currently at 0023, getting back up there towards that level. So like I said, what happened is that you guys got up to that level right here, exactly to the cent that I said was going to be the resistance, hitting the high of 0028, and it pulled down off of that. Now you see this thing climbing up right now at the 2.4, and what we're going to be looking for, guys, we've got to watch for this thing to close at 2.4 or above. All right, let me explain to you why. Look at that 2.4, 2.5 now, it's starting to run because we're starting to look at it. What is going on, guys? All right, so look at, you need to close this level. I still think it's set up. The buying pressure is starting to build. Look at the nice pop up here, went sideways. You guys regaining that traction again, getting back up above that 30-day simple moving average, but played such a key role in this one. You guys pulled down, filled everything that you had to. I would watch this one. I really think that ORRV is setting up, even though that right now the parabolics are showing a bullish signal, or bearish signal rather. Let me correct that, bearish on the parabolic SAR. That can flip pretty quick. But I would really keep an eye on this. I would like to see the 2.5. 2.4 close. Again, now it's at 2.6. So this thing's been running now since we've started. So Joe, I'll go ahead and hand it over to you.
All right, so they had a press release today, and it is McCusker Holding Corp. Announces definitive agreement to merger with Oceanic Research and Recovery Incorporated. So McCusker Holding Corp., a leading help desk and warranty administration service provider, announced today that it has entered into a definitive agreement and plan of merger to become publicly traded through an alternative public offering transaction. The contemplated merger, subject to shareholder and regulatory approval, will result in McCusker Holding Corp. Becoming a wholly owned subsidiary of publicly traded Oceanic Research and Recovery Incorporated, OTC Pink ORRV. In anticipation of the proposed merger transaction, Mr. Will McCusker, the majority stockholder and chief executive officer of McCusker Holding Corp., has been named chief executive officer of Oceanic Research and Recovery. We are genuinely excited that we have reached this important milestone in the going public process, said Will McCusker. I am especially pleased that we were able to negotiate a merger transaction that does not include a reverse split of the public company's common stock. He continued, I want to thank the stockholders of both McCusker Holding Corp. And Oceanic Recovery for their continued patience as we move through this complex process. He added, under the terms of the agreement, the merger is stated to close before March 31st, 2017, subject to customary closing conditions. Upon closing, the public company will change its name to McCusker Holding Corp. A copy of the definitive merger agreement has been posted with OTC Disclosure and News Service, and can be viewed under the quote for Oceanic Research and Recovery. So, and then it basically goes on to tell you more about McCusker Holding Corp. This one right here, I remember we've gone over this one a few times. That's basically it. He's merging with this company, and then once the merger goes through, and then we start looking at the filings, we can see what kind of assets or money McCusker Holding Corp makes, and then so it's still anyone's guess, but I mean at least. And then at the same time, it's got the stop sign, because they're not basically up to date on their filings. But if you go back on a few press releases, it stated that that's a part of the agreement where the filings need to get brought up to date and all this other good stuff. So I mean, it really comes down to with any company following through on what you're saying, and this seems to be the case. So that is that.
All right, so we see it right here again one more time. For everything that Joe just went over, I kind of took it off of that. Sorry about that, Joe. Company profile, time of sales, recent news, filings, financials, all available over here on investorshangout.com to go through everything that Joe just said. Right now with the chart, 0024, watch will need to close above the 0024. Resistance at 2528 242028. Support at 242028. Again, really, depends on the volume. That's how I'm going to look at this one. Keep an eye on it, though. It'll be setting up within the next week or so. I'm going to add that also into here. Could be setting up for the next move in a week or so. Personal opinion, gonna add that in there for you guys. And as always, if you're following the stock, make sure you click subscribe right now to stay updated with the hottest stocks in the market. If you have a hot stock that you would like to see us go through, head over to investorshangout.com/live. Let us know there. We'll be sure to take your hot stock and add it to the list.